Yes, guys, what's good? It's your boy Flex back with another round of Premier League predictions for the old scores. Week 10 in the Premier League. We've got some tasty fixtures once again, just like every week in the Premier League. Week 10 now. It's really flying by. So some interesting fixtures here. My team Spurs face Chelsea at the Lane. Tottenham's home record so far this season has been absolutely trash. So what do I expect? Well, only time will tell. Another tasty one is Crystal Palace and Brentford. Crystal Palace have had a fantastic start under Oliver Glasner. As for Brentford as well, they have surprised me. Obviously, they lost their two forwards, Wissa and Burmo, but they still seem to find ways of getting goals and winning games. Burnley versus Arsenal. Arsenal, I hate to say it, me being a Spurs fan, obviously, Arsenal sitting pretty top the league, but they are away to a very difficult Burnley, I'm going to say. Burnley are doing well this season in the Premier League. Another tasty one is Liverpool. What's going with Liverpool right now? They're signing players, yet they've lost 4 Premier League games already. So they face Aston Villa at Anfield. And another interesting one this weekend will be Nottingham Forest. They take on Manchester United at Forest. So an interesting one there. Can Man United make it another win? Only time will tell. So roll the intro and we'll crack on with the rest of the video. Come on. Yes, people, come on, smash a like, have your say in the comments section. Do you think your team will win, lose or draw? What are you expecting from your team this weekend? So hit us up in the comments section. Be very much appreciated. So the first game on Saturday is we got Brighton versus Leeds, along with Burnley, Arsenal, Crystal Palace, Brentford, Fulham. They take on Wolves, and Nottingham Forest versus Man United. My team Tottenham kick off 5:30 against Chelsea again on the Saturday. Then we got a late kick off again on the Saturday. Liverpool take on Aston Villa at Anfield. Then on the Sunday, a very, very, very poor West Ham take on the Geordies, Newcastle. And another game on Sunday is Man City versus a very, very good Bournemouth side this season. Then we got a Monday night game. Sunderland, they have surprised me as well this season. They take on the Toffees, Everton, in Monday night's game. So, so some interesting games there. Obviously, so the first one we got up is Brighton taking on Leeds. Brighton are, as we all know, one of your very, very dodgy sides. But as for Leeds, obviously they beat West Ham last Friday, I believe they played. So what do I expect in that one? It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight, but there's going to be goals, and I can see only one team winning this one. Burnley and Arsenal. At Turf Moor as well, under Scotty Parker. He's doing wonders for Burnley this season. That's going to be an interesting one there. So yeah, I only see this going one way, and that's Arsenal. But you never know. The Premier League is so unpredictable half the time. You could literally go with Arsenal obviously sitting pretty top of the league versus Wolves sitting bottom of the league. And, you know, them two teams play out and Wolves bag a goal. And it happens. It does happen. So, honestly, the Premier League is so unpredictable half the time. That's why it's the best league in the world. Obviously, Liverpool versus Aston Villa. Liverpool have lost 4 Premier League games already in all competitions, if I remember rightly. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, in the comments section. But I think they've lost about 6 games in 8. They've lost 6 in 8. But please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments section, please, on that one. As for West Ham, as for the Hammers, they've lost 7 games already in the Premier League. It's not looking pretty for West Ham right now. The old Hammers fans are tearing their hair out with the board. The whole squad, it's just gone absolute kaput for them. So, obviously, my team Spurs, head-to-head there, Chelsea, they're dominating it. We've not beaten Chelsea in the last 4 meetings. So what do I expect from my team Spurs? On paper, is another loss, maybe a point. But on the night, at the Lane, maybe Spurs could bag something and turn around their very, very poor home form this season. But hey, we'll only find out once the game's kicked off and underway. But yeah, hit us up in the comment section on that one. What's your thoughts on Tottenham versus Chelsea? So yes, guys, my predictions for this week, obviously starting up with Brighton versus Leeds. I've gone with Brighton to win. There's going to be goals both sides, so I'm going 2-1 Brighton versus Leeds. Up next, we've got Burnley taking on Arsenal. Again, I can see Burnley making it difficult, but this is only going one way, I'm afraid, me being a Spurs fan. So Arsenal going to win this one again. I'm going Burnley 0, Arsenal 2. Up next, we've got Crystal Palace taking on Brentford. Again, I can only see this going one way, especially being at Selhurst Park. So yeah, here you go. Crystal Palace to win it, 2-1. Up next, we've got Fulham taking on Wolves. Again, Wolves sitting rock bottom, winless yet. I know it's very early days, but they've not started off well, not won a game yet in this Premier League. So again, this is only going one way, especially being at Craven Cottage. So Fulham 2, Wolves 0. Then up next, we got Sean Dyche's Nottingham Forest. 3 managers they've had this season already. Nottingham Forest, their board are something else. But Man United seem to be turning a corner. And another little quick stat here. Forest have won their last 2. So could this possibly be a little turnaround for Forest and maybe a Sean Dyche effect? But stat-wise, on paper, this is only going one way. And I feel that Nottingham Forest are going to lose another game here. So I'm going Nottingham Forest 1, Man United 2. Then up next, the 5:30, my team Tottenham taking on Chelsea. I'm going a 2-2 draw. There's goals in this one. There's always goals when it comes to Chelsea and Spurs. So I'm going Tottenham 2, Chelsea 2. Then the 8 PM kickoff, again on the Saturday, I'm going Liverpool to lose again. And I'm going Liverpool 1, Aston Villa 2. And on the Sunday, West Ham taking on Newcastle. Again, this is only going one way. West Ham have been poor, 7 defeats already in the Premier League. I'm going West Ham 0, Newcastle 2. Then up next, we've got Man City taking on a very, very good Bournemouth side this season. Goals as well. Definitely goals in this. I'm going Man City to turn it around. Obviously, they lost last week. So I'm going Man City 3, Bournemouth 1. In the Monday night game, Sunderland and Everton, I'm going a straight 1-1 draw for Sunderland taking on Everton. So there you go, guys. There are my predictions for this weekend. Hit us up in the comment section with your thoughts. Like I said earlier, do you reckon your team will win, lose or draw? But as always, if you know, you know. Up Spurs, come on.